You think this time around there will be an actual rebuild and not an attempt at a quick fix?
Yes. And this is also, again, you look through his history, where has he been most often? And Green Bay is the answer, right? That's where he grew up literally as a kid, grew up as a scout, as an executive, 16 out of his 20 years in the NFL. And he summarized their philosophy with the Packers very simply: draft and develop, and then extend your core performers from within. So this is a slow burn. This is a slow build. And I think when you have guys who have newly been put in place with him and Gerard, and the guys who are in those positions typically get 4, 5, 6 year contracts, like they're empowered now to make change, and they're going to make it clear to the crafts, hey, we're not going to be back in the Super Bowl next year. This is going to take some time.
Did you hear the GM from Buffalo yesterday? He put it best when he said, people said we gave up too much for Josh Allen, and he said, well, I know that if Josh Allen doesn't work out, I'm not going to be here. And if he does work out, no one's going to give an S anyway, what we did to get him. So that's really the thing. If you're Elliott Wolf, you got to take a quarterback at 3. If he doesn't work out,
your guy, you draft him.
Yeah, if he doesn't work out, you're going to get fired. And if he does work out, you're not going to get fired. If you trade down, it just expedites the process. I think you got to take the guy at 3.
I agree.
I mean, I really do. Unless
I'm with you. I think the other part, though, that he mentioned, at the start, right? Like, hey, what are you looking for in a quarterback? And he's not going to pull out of his pocket, top 10 traits that the New England Patriots under Elliott Wolf are actually looking for in a quarterback and share that with the world. But all of the things he said were intangible. So this is the part. It's boring. It doesn't make for good talk radio. It doesn't make for good interviews here.
I'll be the judge of that.
Okay. You have to be the quarterback at all times. And if they don't trust Drake May or Jaden Daniels, likely who they're picking at 3, to be that guy, elevate his teammates, okay, day after day after day, then they won't take him. And so that, I think, is the part that people are underrating, because we just don't get to measure that with a 40-yard dash or a throwing workout or any of these different things going on at the combine. But they're going to know that a little bit in their interview with all those quarterbacks, and they are meeting with both of them and Caleb Williams. This
is all really helping Mac Jones' tradability. I got to tell you, all this talking about demonstrative on the field and lifting up your teammates. I mean, they really don't like him. Boy, oh boy. I don't think I'm reading too much into that. Do you, Andrew Callahan? They don't like Mac Jones very much, it seems.
Even if Elliott would push back as hard as possible on the notion, we were reading into those comments. I'll be honest. When he said that, I had to stifle a small snicker in the scrum as we were listening to him. Like I couldn't believe it, because of course, like those comments in a vacuum make all the sense in the world. No one wants a quarterback who's openly, non-verbally pissy, as he was describing, hands up, pointing at other teammates. But that's not how he made those comments. We do not live in a vacuum with the New England Patriots. Against recent history, that's who Mac Jones was. And so it's hard not to laugh or understand that his recent experience probably informed those comments, watching Mac Jones play football the last 2 years.
Yeah, and you would figure if you're a GM of an NFL team, unless your last name's Millen, you're not a total idiot. So you would understand that by saying specific words. He's not talking for 20 hours a week. I mean, he's got one thing he's got to talk at. He knows what he's saying. All right, well, Andrew Callahan, thank you so much. Enjoy your time in Indianapolis, and tell the good people of Hooters we said hello.
You got it. Thanks, guys.
All right, there you go.